Hello, welcome back. We got our enchantment done. Good stuff. Soul Dragon Teeth is something we're probably going to use instead of Earth Elemental in the upcoming Fort Defense. And I think I've been over these spells before. There's lots of stuff here we might cast. It would be nice to have Riches from Beneath. I'm not sure I can risk knocking Alms out though. Definitely try and get Eternal Pyre though, once I've forged the boosters for it. I'm going to go into construction now, get the rest of the boosters. Get some items to start thugging out our tyrants a bit better. Might do a bit of thaumaturgy then, just to pick up the basics. Maybe some of the site searching spells as well. As we are actually using those this game, I don't usually like them, but... and then I'm going to go to Alt to 6 for Soul Vortex. Also for the tyrants. That's the general plan anyway. Did lots of spells as usual. No sites. Let's see what else there was. I think we found one site. Oh, of course, yes, we did. We found... This is so stupid. We cast Voice of Tiamat for the first time, searching for all the elemental sites. Found one site, and it's a Rune of Air which just boosts air ritual range. I can't imagine that there are many air rituals that you can cast underwater. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that that's not a thing that you're gonna have a lot of in an underwater province. So that seems completely useless. But who knows? Who knows? I did the summons as usual as well. We also did the Fires from Afar. I gotta say, not that impressed by Fires from Afar. This guy hit 10 units and killed 6. This guy hit 10 units and killed 6. We killed 12 units. I don't know. Maybe if we're really lucky, one of those units was that national hero that man has, because it's old age and has like 9 hit points, right? Seems unlikely that we'd be that lucky, but hey, maybe. Marignon has declared, crushed by the Patriarchy, for the profit of Miss Monopoly. And then we had 2 battles. World's Teeth was just throwing some units at Marignon's province defense. I will actually watch that, because it's funny. But then we had our big army flashing into patrolling Marignon. Now Marignon has what we've seen a lot of, plus the province events, and we've got what we've seen a lot of. So we get a Howl up. We also get a really nice collection of Gifts from Heaven and Blade Winds. And then a less nice Gifts from Heaven that hits my front line, but that's pretty much how Gifts from Heaven works, right? I think the Blade Wind was a good decision. It just tears through the crossbows. Yeah, this one goes a lot better than the one where we earthquaked ourselves twice in a row. This is probably how the fight would have went if I'd just done it correctly 5 turns ago. It's a bit of a shame. We do significantly outnumber Marignon at this point though. Yeah. That was Marignon. We did lose 1 Oppressor, 1 Priest, and 2 Sages, unfortunately. The rest of the losses are mostly just heal up goes though. We lost 63 of the Warriors, that's fine. 42 of the Soldiers, which is a bit more painful, but it's still okay. Kept most of the Cave Grubs, kept the Cave Drakes as well. How did the Dean and the Dean Yashiwi only lost 5 of us, that's pretty good as well. Crossbows only lost 7. Marignon, meanwhile, lost all of his Knights to the Chalice, and his Halberdiers, and his Cubes, most of his crossbows, and almost all of his mages. Looks like the hero managed to escape. So Marignon's probably out now. I am going to watch World's Teeth, though. This was us attacking into, like, 1 point of province defense. But it does something happens that I've never seen before, which is that the, like, fighting AI gets so confused that they end up just having like this mano a mano 1v1 duel to settle the dispute. Look at this. Everyone just stands there and watches while these two guys fight. Very weird. The light infantry guy wins. Yeah, I don't know. I like that. That was World's Teeth. As for events, Blue Water, we got plus 250% tax. That's quite nice. Earthsaw, we got 285 gold, 2 gems, and an elemental armor, which I'll show off in a moment. We got a free lab in Rotmarsh. Not too useful because there's nothing we can recruit there, but maybe we can cast spells from it one day. Also got 9 nature gems. And we seized some gems from a peddler in Green Waters. And I think that's everything. Maragadon somehow is still standing, which just makes me wonder if he has a lot of units inside the fort somehow. And Sauron is still not quite down yet. Down to 103 wall. Getting there. Yeah, so we got an elemental armor. It's quite a nice armor. It's got 4 encumbrance on it. It gives you 10 to fire, shock, and cold resist. We might slap that on a tyrant one day. Why not? Probably better to just do a bless thing. Was it shroud? Do a shroud and then just cast iron skin on ourselves would probably be just as good. Does this protects you from more from magic weapons though? A lot of encumbrance. I don't know. There anyway. Probably use it. Okay, so this turn I'm mostly keeping stuff on Maragnon to maintain the siege. There are a few things moving off though. I don't think we need all of this stuff here now. I think Maragnon is mostly out. His cap is also down to 2 dot candles with my god and my prophet sitting on it. So if we really are scared, we can probably just sit here and dumb kill him. But I'm moving 3 tyrants and my god off Maragnon. They're going to go down to the throne near Man. And I'm also moving, I think... No, I changed it. Alright, so I'm moving 3 tyrants plus my god off the fort. They're going to go to Jome. So there'll just be 4 units going to Jome. The province defense here is on 20. It's not very good province defense. But they're all going to sit here. We'll probably claim the throne and maybe start putting up some infrastructure on it as well. Probably a nice staging post attacking into Man. The big problem is that if we want to attack into Man from this direction, we're going to have to go through the wasteland. Which, given the problems that I've had with supply, might be kind of bad, but, you know, I think it's still, if we're going to come this direction, we might as well go through the throne to keep our throne safe. So while I'm doing that, I'm also moving units into the Forest of Eden, which is just some new Dinyashi and crossbows, another tyrant, a couple of different varieties of sage. This stuff will all meet up in Jome, and it's where the army will kind of move through. We'll use this as our main staging ground, and while we're here, we'll probably claim the throne as well. Don't see why not. It'll put us up to 16 pearls, which is, you know, it could also be viewed as 8 earth gems or 8 fire gems, depending on what we need. And I don't mind 1 misfortune since we have luck scales. So yeah, that's the plan over here now. Move here, maintain the siege. Nothing else really happening. I'm going to move these units down. I'm going to start catching slaves in this area. And we're just still holding tight in Sauron until Man storms the fort. We'll see how that goes. I'm forging and casting a lot of stuff here. I'll just go down the list. We're doing Summer Lions and Fallbears again, so we'll have 10 of each of those in the Storm Fort fight. Still doing Vile Water. I hope they're useful. I think having like 40 cubes clogging up the gate will probably be quite good if there's lots of infantry trying to get through, but I really don't know. Cubes are kind of a joke summon, but they do have their uses. I'm going to start forging more endless bags of wine when I can. I'm also going to forge 1 clam of pearls, because I think it would be useful to have that, because we do have an S3 mage now with our army. So if we want to be able to freely cast anti-magic every fight or whatever, it's really useful to have it. But that's pretty much everything. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. So Maragnon will be wrapped up soon and we'll be able to roll troops down into Man. And then we'll have to see how Sauron Forest goes. I'm slightly concerned because it feels like man has pulled a lot of his armies away. Like, he had an army here that's now disappeared, and he's had an army here that's disappeared. I do wonder if they're all moving to Sauron, and this army will end up being like twice as big as what we saw originally. But hopefully it's not too much of a problem. Yeah. So I'll end the turn there. So that was turn 43. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on turn 44. Hello, welcome back. Cast lots of spells as usual. I'm back on thinking that site searching spells are a scam and a noob trap, and you should never start casting them, and you're an idiot if you keep casting them, because we found nothing this turn with any of them. But you know what, we'll keep casting them, because once you've started casting them, that's it, you're locked in, you can't just stop. 2 proclamations. Ulm declared, enjoy the poison pill, fucker. His prophet. Ulm and Uruk are currently at war. I think Uruk might have... Actually, I can't remember. There's some fort that they're fighting over that has like a disease site in it, so I don't know if that name has something to do with that, but... yeah. I hope they kill each other, that'd be nice. 2 battles then, interestingly. One of the provinces belonging to Man that we moved into, with some mages and some tyrants, he tried to take back. With one of his national heroes, who has a ring of regen and a horned helmet. Other than that, just some Kushis and knights. Ariane walks in and dies immediately. You love to see it. And that's the end of that army. So we made a good move there. That was Forest of Eden. We actually found the Ring of Regen as well, which is nice, because we can't forge those. Well, our god can, but that's the only thing we have that can forge them. And they're quite useful. I'm going to slap that on one of my good tyrants later on when I'm thugging them out. Yep. Other battle was in Glistening Wood. This one did not go quite as well. Got like a few points of province defense here, which is better than a handful of Helots, led by a default commander, I think? No, it is a proper commander. Still, not quite good enough. So that was Glistening Woods. That is over here. The Forest of Eden is there, Glistening Woods there. Events, Pepper Plain, we got Province Income +5, which is nice. Kratos got attacked by ghoul swarms, and Thodos got Province Income +20, which is really nice because it's a wasteland, so... there's a People's Deathmatch scheduled for next month. I could probably send one of my tyrants to that, but I'm not, unfortunately. I would like to. I need them all. Yeah, and there's the ghouls that attacked us from the cave. Which province is that? Kratos. It's not a cave, but apparently, does it have a cave site? It does. Oh, it has a cave of ghouls. I've never noticed this site. Death Mage may enter to summon ghouls, produces 2 death gems. Maybe we found that when we... Oh, we've never site searched this. Has this been here the whole time and I've never noticed it? How peculiar. Yeah. Oh, we got attacked by ghouls anyway. Let's see what ghouls look like. Not great. Don't really have much else to say. Other than not great. They have a poison claw attack, I suppose. No protection, 9 magic resistance. Yeah, not really surprised that they died to some Helots. You know what would be very funny would be if you got attacked by a single large thug just taking your province. And you just had a few ghouls there that all just surrounded it. And if they didn't give it poison resistance, they'd all just paralyze it very quickly. Although it's MR negates, so maybe not. That would be a funny case for ghouls, I suppose. Marignon's been open so we can storm it, which we will. And Sauron Forest is still not open. It is hanging on now by 4 wall integrity. So we'll continue to keep an eye on developments here. Other than that, some pretty simple moves. We're still in the castle at Marignon. Army's still mostly the same. I haven't even looked at it, to be honest with you. The only thing I've done is made sure that the still flaming arrows go here. I'm pretty sure this fort's going to be mostly empty. I'm just not taking any chances just in case it's not. But we'll storm this turn and hopefully that goes fine. Hopefully there's still a lab in this province. Other movements I'm doing, I was going to sit in Jome and just catch slaves and stuff. But I had a revelation. I realised that this province that we're in now, Forest of Eden, we can actually move from there to Trizia in one turn. As you can see, my Terrans are currently capturing slaves, but they could make that move. Why can't you make that move? Ah, this ruins everything. It's because he's got the ring of water breathing. He can... That's so strange. So that lets him walk over the river. That's a less interesting revelation then. My revelation was that this is the only retreat route out of Saran Forest. So if we attack that next turn and we take it, and then the storm happens here, if we repel the Manx army and we've taken this province, the whole army dies because of there being no retreat route. But I thought both of my Tyrants could move there. I didn't check. Damn, I just saw it light up and thought we could both make the movement. We could go there, but that telegraphs what we're doing then, I think. We get there from there. And also get there from the fort. We want to move backwards into the fort. Why not? It's the same movement, right? You have the ring of water breathing. Okay, so here's what's happening, right? The guys who have rings of water breathing are going to stay in this province or move to this province, depending on where they are right now. Everyone else is moving to Cunal. Everyone else is moving to Cunal. Right, okay. So that's the setup. Because you have the same map move. You have forest... No. Okay, so... same sort of thing. These guys are going to sit in Forest of Eden. See what's here. It's going to be 2 tyrants with rings of water. Okay. Or should I just start recording again? It's going to be 2 tyrants with rings of water breathing, and then plus these units as well that are just helping to defend it. And then the other tyrants are moving to Cunal, because they don't have rings of water breathing. And then next turn, all of the tyrants are going to move to Trizia to take it. I just want to make sure that I've got tons of tyrants so that we can definitely take it no matter what. Because next turn he's going to storm, probably? I suppose if he's clever, he might just send a scout in first. I don't know. We still have to take it next turn though, don't we? Yeah, so next turn we'll attack Trizia with the tyrants to make sure that we've taken it. Let's assume he's just going to storm immediately. He's been sitting on this fort for like, what, 10 turns it feels like? He's going to be impatient. He's going to storm the fort. Let's hold on to that as the reality. We'll have tyrants here that can take Trizia next turn to make sure that there's no retreat route. Other than that, I'm just building up forces in Jome now. I'm moving some mages here, and I'm having my pretender build a lab so that all the mages that are coming here can actually do something. And there are some units. The units that are currently in the Forest of Eden are moving to Jome, and the units currently in Cunal are moving to the Forest of Eden. So there'll be some defense here as well. And next time we can claim the throne. Next time we can also move some stuff out of Marignon back towards this area. So that's the general plan anyway. This guy's just bringing more troops down. Let's split them up so that I can see them at a glance. We're doing our last round of summons now in Saran. We're doing another Bullbars, another Summon Wyverns, and another Spirit Mastery. This is what the Fort Defenders currently looks like. I've stopped cubes. We have enough cubes. 35 is enough. These do anything at all. 35 is enough, I'm pretty sure. We've got 80 archers, 30 dispossessed spirits. We'll have more next turn. We'll have 15 bears, 10 lions, 12 wyverns, some gigantes and ogres, and some crossbows, scorpion men, and pellet warriors. 60 of them. Plus all the elementals. We'll have Sow Dragon's Teeth, Fire Elementals, Lesser Elementals. Can we do Swarm with these guys? Alteration, right? No, we don't have the ult yet. That's fine. They could do lesser water elementals, or they can all just do eagle eyes and then spam vine arrows, I suppose. Probably fine. So hopefully this goes okay. That's the turn anyway. 8 doing nothing. Let's just go through the nothing commanders. I've got a lot of just like basic commanders hanging around. Because I have so many troops everywhere all the time that need leading around. Just giant stacks of helots. It'd be nice to start replenishing our helots once I can start capturing slaves. Okay, so that was turn 44. That was a bit of a mess going through it, but hopefully it's clear, and I'll see you on turn 45. Hello, welcome back. Quite a few things this turn. There was an arena battle as well. We got some construction done. Goals are still the same. We're almost at construction 6. Would we use the spells here? Probably not. We'll keep going though. Forge brass ball, I haven't even seen this. Oh, whatever. We'll keep going to construction 6. Do thaumaturgy, do alteration. I think that's still fine. Silver throne has been claimed. We already looked at that, didn't we? We found no sites at all, because you shouldn't be casting remote site searching spells. Oh, another global was cast as well. This is Earthblood Deepwell by Agartha. Do a bunch of earth gems per turn. Agartha usually casts that, I think, in games. Search for sites manually in the Forest of Eden as well and found nothing. AI Fisher is apparently still in the game, and declared Glib the Prince Consort their prophet. And Ind has declared, grow your own downline with our class, the prophet of be your own priest. And then some battles. We threw some junk into Rimaya. It bounced off 10 points of province events. That's fine. We also, this is annoying, we got attacked in Wolven Plain. So this ruins all of my plans. My plans to cut off men's retreat route can no longer be executed because the intervening province has been taken, which we can't walk through. It is probably good to know, however, that man only has lesser air elementals, not regular air elementals. Which does tell us something. We can expect lots of lesser air elemental spam in the fort defense, probably. I wonder if he has storm. Still, PD can't deal with lesser LEs, so we lose our farmland between our two forts. That also has the gold mine in it, which is also annoying. Then, storm the fort at Marignon. There is some stuff here. A little group of units. Couple of mages. No prizes for guessing how this goes though. I'll put it on fast mode. Let's just watch it happen. And that is the end of Marignon. So there we go. Lost another Shackled Mage, and another Sage, and a couple of units, not much. We took the fort. Good, and there is still a lab here. Sometimes when players stay in all the way to the very end, they might demolish their own lab or something, but fortunately, Marignon is not a piece of shit. Forest of Eden, a fertility cult has gained a foothold. I think this is like an ongoing thing, it'll like continue to do stuff, right? They start erecting monuments and things, I'm pretty sure. Found a ton of gems in Boggerwald. Gladewood's got 10 income, and Gladewood's also got 12 nature gems, which is quite nice. Worldwide event, there's the arena deathmatch. Let's watch this. This is Nabar and Uruk are the only people who really take it seriously. So let's take a look at their thugs. We have Guy who will get killed by a god, who is wielding Faithful and a black steel couch shield, spirit helmet, and black steel plate. Going up against Mucking in the Earth Gnome, who is extremely decked out. He's got a Frostbrand, Vine Shield. He's got this Uruk thing that gives you a Buffalo retinue. Pretty funny. A Rhyme Havoc. And a Storm Spool. Here's his Buffalo. So. Place your bets now, I suppose. You think it's going to get the better of this exchange. How many hit points do these guys have? Well, he just got chopped for 10 hit points immediately. You've got 24. Earth Gnomes do regen, of course. Exciting stuff. At this point, Nabar has been fatigued out by the Boldora. He's up to 178 fatigue. He's also frozen. Good stuff. So that was round 1. Unfortunately, the other two aren't quite as interesting. Ashdod is AI, I believe. So there's just a basic Zamzamite who gets owned. And Fisha is also AI. And sends a basic Prince Consort, who actually gets owned by the Buffalo, which is quite funny. So, well done to mucking in the Earth Gnome. Uruk is now the champion of the arena. We caught a scout on one of our forts. Where was this? Over in Ard. Wow. That's one of... Is that one of Nabar's scouts? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Sarin Forest has been breached. And Maragnon has been permanently vanquished. Alright, so this is the province that just got taken by that lone Mother of Avalon. You know, as for, I have clearly been outplayed by man. This ruins my plans. So we're doing a couple of things this turn. I'm basically attacking all of these provinces, and, like, pushing in the line. I'm moving to Kolomogor to defend it with 2 tyrants. Moving a couple of tyrants to Wolven Plain to take this back. I am actually hitting Trizia with Call of the Wilds. So this is the Werewolf spell. It's half as effective in non-forest provinces. I don't think this is going to be successful. In fact, I'm almost certain this won't be successful. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway, because you never know, sometimes you get lucky. So we'll hit this with wolves as well, to try and... I would still like to try and kill off the escape route. Kaz Hador is going to get some of the basic units we've got here. We do have a couple of 2-rank mages who can do some basic evocations. So we'll go into Kaz Hador with that. Rimmai, we've just seen, has... I don't know, actually did I show it? It was 10 province defense. So unless anything moves into this, I think that's fine. I'm going to throw mostly just troops. We do have 1 fire mage though. Glistening Wood is going to get hit by tyrants and some gigantes, so that should go fine. And then the bulk of my army now currently in Maragnon is going to roll into World's Teeth. I might try and take this fort quickly. It looks like it's just a palisades. Yeah. We can probably roll over that if there's no one in it. But we'll try and attack the whole line anyway. Great news from Maragnon is that we can actually recruit scouts in this province. It's actually a 3 commander point fort. So we could actually get 3 scouts. Oh, I was doing that. Okay, yeah. So it's a it's a 3 commander point province, so we can get the 3 scouts, which is great, which is what I'm doing. Screw mages for a second. I'm just gonna like pump scouts into this area so that I can actually see things the first time in the game. So that's great news. And these are the guys that are moving out into World's Teeth. So most of my troops, they're not scripted yet. I don't think it's... No, it can't possibly get attacked. Well, famous last words. But it looks like this. It's all my troops. It's... How much siege strength is in this province? It's well over 100 siege strength. So these guys will be in World's Teeth next turn. We'll try and roll down into Cassian. And other than that, it's just... I mean, I expect he's going to storm this fort this turn. So the army currently looks like this. We have the big block of cubes in the front set to attack. These guys have a move speed of 2, so the hope is that they manage to get into the gatehouse in the fortress and block it up. And we have ethereal units on the sides. I put the summer lines with my troops because we're going to be summoning fire elementals, so they can all be like the heat boys. Bears don't have heat resistance, I don't think. Yeah, so I don't want to like fatigue them out with my own stuff. So summer lines there. All of my commanders are here in this block, and a lot of them have bodyguards, and they're partially inside this block of warriors as well. And the reason for that is just because I'm predicting a lot of air elementals. So I want to make sure that all of my commanders are protected by a nice group of troops all around them. What else have we got here? Crossbows, archers, they're just going to be set to fire. There's the bears, there's the dispossessed spirits, got all the cows in the back, and the wyvern set to hold an attack rear. And in terms of spells, it's basically what I've been saying I'm going to do. I'm going to try, I don't know how successful this is going to be. Stainbow's going to try and do Phoenix Power, Power of the Spheres, Summon Earth Power, and then Heat from Hell. Good luck to him on that one. And also, Unusually Aggressive Middle-Aged Man is going to try and do Phoenix Power, Flaming Arrows, and then Heat from Hell. Hopefully one of them gets gets Heat from Hell off at some point. I don't have any other fire forecasters over here is the thing. And it seems a bit much to try and get my Torrent to do both of them. So I'm just trying to get at least one person to cast them. Water 2 guys are going to do water elementals, and then probably desiccation. That will stack nicely with the Heat from Hell, I think, if it goes off. Fire guys, as usual, will do summon fire elemental and then falling fires. Water guys, lesser water and then desiccation. My communion masters will try and do mist and arrow fend. Hopefully protect me from all of those longbows that man has. And maybe, I don't know. Is Thunderstrike affected by accuracy? It's like a precision 100 spell, right? But whatever. We'll see what happens there. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I should have these guys on just attack rear. In case man puts a storm up. Because if a storm goes up, then these guys won't be able to fly, will they? Does that sound like a good idea? Yeah, why not? They might draw some archer fire on turn 1 as well, which should be good. Okay, sure, we'll go with that. Nature guys do Vine Arrow. Fire guy, Fire Elemental. Earth guys are going to do Sow Dragon Teeth on turn 2. There's quite a lot of Earth guys here, so hopefully this is good. I'm not sure how good it'll be when plugged up the fort gate, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's lots of E2 guys here. This guy's going to do some Thunder Wards. Since we're all in a block, we'll try and Thunder Ward everyone here, because the whole point is to protect from air elementals. So. And then all of my Jade Sorceresses are going to do one turn of Water Elemental and then just spam Vine Arrows probably. I think that's all the different scripts. They're the only flavors of mage that I have. Yeah, so we'll have a lot of Sow Dragon Teeth casts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. It summoned 6. What's that? 42, right? It's impossible to do math while you're like recording. It just completely stalls your brain. But I think it was 42. Alright. That's everything, right? We're attacking the line. We're doing the defense at Sauron. Recruiting scouts. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'll just quickly check the actions. We're still doing the remote site. I shouldn't have done that. Why do I ever start casting these spells? Once you start casting them, it feels like you have to keep casting them, you know? It's like the sunk cost fallacy or whatever. Oh yeah, my nature guys are doing summon Horned Serpents this turn as well. I don't know if that'll be useful, but why not just continue filling this fort with crap? Okay. I'll end the turn there. That was 45, thanks for watching. Probably a long turn, that one. I'll see you on turn 46.